Hey everyone, my name is F. You are watching Crayon Tech TV, and if you have not done yet so do hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an update from our Crayon Tech TV channel. Today in the session we'll be discussing on insert function. Insert function is again an array type function which is used to insert a value to a specific index. Let's see the different scenarios what insert function gives to us. We'll directly dive into practical. Before starting the practical, I'd like to give you a basic intro on insert function. So insert function is quite simple and self-explanatory. We have insert, array, value, and index. Array can be any type, value can be any type, as well as the array and value are preferred to be of any type, or it can be of homogeneous value. The index is an integer or integer array. So let's dive into the practical examples. Bank, local variables, local bank test. Let's do small values. Local bank val, and then expression. So what we can do is we can insert my bad and use insert local bank test. The function has to be with formal arguments order, array, value, and index. So your array is the list of number integer, and then the value would be the specific value that you want to insert, and then the index. So what will be the value? So let's start with the basic example. Let's suppose the 9 that you want to insert, and at what index you want to insert? You want to insert it at index 2. So you can see on second index you get the value inserted. Next thing, the main point to note here is there are some conditions on what you can insert and how the index will behave on the values that you will put up. So the list is the original list. This is the main array or the list that you will require to, you know, keep it as a source of the data to get the value inserted. Index is the position at which you want to insert. So the value is the actual value that you want to insert. The main point to note here is the index starts with 1, not 0, and the original logic behind this function is it will not actually replace any value. It will just shift the existing elements to the right. So you can insert a single value or you can insert a list of values as well. We'll see the practical examples that can be possible here. Let's see another scenario. Insert local bank test, and then let's suppose you want to insert it at the end, right? So you don't know the length of this list, right? So you can calculate the length. Let's see. Or you can directly calculate in the function itself, or you can calculate it here. If you comment this, you will get the length. That means how many elements are there. It is already a pre-existing function. Quite simple. So now you want to insert it at the end of the list, right? So what will be the value first? What will be the index? Again, the value would be something that you want to put up. So it can be any value. For example, 34. And what will be the index? So length plus 1. Now you can see 34 is appended at the last. So you can club a couple of functions. Sorry, it has to be local bang length. So you can club up a couple of functions to get your desired results. So let's see another practical scenario where you will have your data coming from the database in a form of map. So let's design a list of map here. So it will be a list, a bang map. A bang map would be ID would be 1, name would be A, right? Then ID would be 2. Okay, another map, sorry. Then ID would be 2. A bang map, ID 2, name B. So let's suppose you want to insert C between A and B. So how will you do it? So the logic is simple. I'm just copying it from the above to save time. So it will be local bang val. Let's rename this local bang result. It will be insert local bang data. And what you have to insert, so you have to you can directly define a map here, or you can create a variable and then you can then define it. So local bang data to insert, it will be again a local bang map, and then ID will be, let's suppose, 9, and name will be let's suppose Q, right? So at the index 2, you have to insert the value local bang data to insert. So with this, you will get your final result. Here you can see ID 1, name A, ID 9, name Q, and ID 2, name C. So when you have your data structured in a map or a dictionary, so you can use the indexes and you can use a couple of other functions to find the specific index. So here I know at second index I want to insert my data. There are scenarios where you have to find the specific index based upon the value existing here. So you can find the value with another function, which I can explain you in later lectures. With this, we understood that how to insert the data at specific index, and it is preferable and a best practice of Appian to keep the data homogeneous. If your data is homogeneous means data that belongs to the original set, the data that belongs to the original array and the data that you want to insert, they belong to the same data type. So it should be homogeneous as the best practice Appian suggests. Even there are a couple of scenarios when you don't have the homogeneous data. Let's see that also. So here, let's suppose I have a list which is a non-homogeneous list. So for example, local bang test 999. So there will be a non-homogeneous list. For example, 33 E E a text and 98. So it is a list of numbers or list of integers? No, it has to be, yeah. So now you can see the data type. It is a list of variant. So how the insert will behave in the case when it is a list of variant? There you have to pay attention. So if you want to insert something in this, Insert. Now what's your data? Local bank test 999. Now what's your value that you want to insert and what is the index? So let's take a integer value 55 and let's keep the index 4 like appending at the end of the list. That means it will be 33, GT, 98 and 4. So let's see what happens. So because it is list of variant, we got the value as 55 at the fourth index. Again, it is again a list of variant existing only, right? The individual data type is persisting, but the list is of type variant, list of variant. Now, what if you want to insert at a specific index which is not belonging to the list? For example, 40. Then it will be appended at the end of the list it only if the index is not found. You can see I can put any index, but it is appending at the end of the list only. This is it. Next, I was thinking of a scenario where instead of a number value, let's put a decimal value 45.876 and the index would be 2. Or sorry, let's put index 3. Now you can see the value is persisting along with the data type because it is a list of variant, right? Now, what if the primary list is not a list of variant? If the primary list is not a list of variant and you are trying to insert the data which is not belonging to that data set, or which is a non-homogeneous insert. So let's see what will happen in that case. Here you can see the 45 is actually transformed into a number integer because its primary list is a number integer. Now, this is with numbers, right? So if you are having a list that is of type number integer and you are trying to insert a value that is of not a number integer, it is number decimal, then it will be rounded off to number integer. So here you can see 45.876 got rounded off to 46. Now, instead of in a non-homogeneous insert case, let's try a character insert or a string insert at a specific index when the list is of not a list of variant, when the list is a specific primitive data type. Then we can see that because there is a strong binding of the primitive data type, that is list of number integer, we are getting null, right? So these are the scenarios of insert function in Appian. And the common scenarios that you will witness in your project is you will be having a list of data in a local variable. It can be a map or data coming from a database. It can be a dictionary or a list of variant. It will be in this format, most probably. It can be a list, okay? And inside that list, you have to insert a list of variant. If it is a list of variant, you have to insert a list of variant, or you have to insert a value at a specific index. Example, there are a list of students, right? So you have created an app for student management, and inside that you are having student records. So in the local variable, you will be having the list of all student, uh, you know, parents contact data, and you have to insert a record of the student at a specific index based on a condition. There can be a scenario where you can use insert function, where you will be having your primary list of data and the data to insert, and you should know at what index you have to insert the data. There are a lot of cases where, due to mismatch of the primary list and the data to insert, the data type mismatch happens, and you might witness either rounding of the values or auto boxing kind of scenarios where you will get some transformations of data or nulls. So this is a scenario. So let's see one more scenario. So if you put a homogeneous value, for example 87, and you want to insert at index 3, it is fine, right? It will insert. But if you put a index 0, then what will happen? Let's suppose I put a index 0, what will happen? We get the value, append it at the last. So the primary list will be, so again there are a lot of conditions. You are having the value. So what is the primary list? Type belonging, the value that you want to insert, and the index value that you are inserting. There are a lot of conditions. So the mixing of data types is a challenge, and it is not recommended by Appian when you are trying to pass a list of a specific data type and then you're trying to insert a value of another data type. It is a scenario where you might get unexpected results. So the general scenario should be, there should be the homogeneous insert. So in homogeneous insert case, the insert functions performs the best. Rest the documentation is available where you can see in what cases multiple inserts perform and how you can see the output and what are the compatibility scenarios of insert function. In this lecture, this is all about insert function. Like this video if you want more of such content, and till then, stay tuned. Thank you.